Like it looks like a
Look
pop
at him
star.
go.
Oh my god.
He broke the scale with this strength.
With the power I have!
Oh.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 4 of Solo Leveling, I've Gotta Get Stronger. I'm just so enjoying the video game component of this show.
Like, it's fascinating, the idea that you can just work and then just level up.
There are so many video game conventions that are not in real life, like are just so different. So seeing it in a show as the like rules of reality is it's just a lot of stuff I never thought about.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And with that being said, I'm very excited to show you more, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes early, along with episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, Invincible, My Hero Academia, and along with Demon Slayer, make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below, where they're all posted in their extended full-length forms. All right, are we excited for episode 4 of Solo Leveling?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Listen up, Dunderheads! This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Steel Fang Lichen. Zero gravity.
I can do that?
Well, he's just
All right.
gotten stronger. He poured all the skills
Video
into
game
strength.
physics.
I won't let you take this from me! I won't die!
Oh,
Did increasing my strength stat make that much of a difference?
Huge.
seems like it.
My attacks aren't working!
Oh,
How am I supposed to win?
Dude, I love
all
this
right.
show.
Great show. Fabulous
Like,
show.
I've seen it before one time, but like first of all, the voice actor for Jinwoo, I think he's fantastic.
Have we seen him in anything else?
He was Zenitsu in the Demon Slayer.
Oh, shit. Oh,
He has a lot of range.
that. Yeah, that is some range.
And just wait, this series, it's gonna blow your mind. He's so good.
Fabulous.
I think if I had to say what my favorite / best voice actors in any anime we've watched, it would be, I would say, up there, and in no particular order, Light from Death Note. I think it's just
He's
iconic.
so good.
I think Jinwoo from Solo Leveling, Levi from Attack on Titan. So those three, and then I'm trying to think of others. Any that spring to mind for you?
Azula's voice
Oh,
actress.
yes.
We've seen her in everything.
Yes, Grey Griffin.
Grey
She's
Griffin.
a legend. And then getting on a little tangent here just for a second, but I'm trying to think. Christopher Sabat, I think his name is, which is All Might.
Yeah.
We'll think of more, but like any that spring to mind to you?
I think I would want to see a list of what the voice actors had done in addition to.
Yes, I'm more thinking of your favorites / the best from all the shows we've watched.
But I have a hard time separating.
Just if anybody springs to mind, it doesn't have to be the best. It's just any that you're like, ooh, that one was really sticks out to me.
Honestly, Reiner.
Yeah, you know what?
He
Reiner
was
was great.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
And there was so, like...
He was also Stain in My Hero.
All right.
That's
okay.
a really good one.
I can't do this alone.
What's the alternative?
No party, no healer. I only packed water and food. I'm screwed. I should have brought some kind of magic weapon.
Can we feed the dog?
Open inventory!
No. Are you... Okay.
Pulled it from his inventory.
Success? Okay.
Oh, Mr. Keem, his sword.
I remember him saying he paid $3 million for it. Way
Oh,
outside
wow.
my budget, that's for sure. But since I have it, I should use it. Hey, the pain's fading.
Nice.
Now that I'm
Oh, there are more. Oh, perfect.
not scary. It's stuck.
Excalibur moment.
This is maybe symbolism, yeah.
Oh,
Guess you're called
this one's stronger.
But I just got this sword, so
Same one, but just different spot he tried to slice.
want something?
Oh, okay. Oh. Gross.
Yeah, he kept through it.
Whoa, I'm at level 2. Completing daily quests never changed that. Guess it's triggered by real combat, which explains why my wound suddenly healed. And the bonus for leveling up is how my stats go up by 1, which is cool, I guess.
So
Okay.
first time actually leveling up.
I wonder if 1 point really makes a noticeable difference in power, because there are values for perception and intelligence too. But strength's the easiest to gauge. My body feels much lighter than before, and that's with just 32 points. Based on what I've learned, I'm willing to bet that I have unlimited potential now. My level and abilities will just
Wow.
keep going up. If that's true, then I can get stronger. Well, I've only killed 5 magic beasts, so maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me see here. Did you drop any essence stones? Oh, okay. Guess I get fangs and stuff instead. This strange system I'm caught up in. Its rules follow game logic, as opposed to real-world logic. So, the beasts in this dungeon will be different from the ones inside the gates. Oh, I have access to a shop. Can I buy?
Or game convention.
All right. Oh,
Figures. I'll sell then.
gotta level up. That's so
20
cool.
gold, and no way of telling how much that's actually worth. Considering I still have a pulse, I think it's an E-rank dungeon. So 20 is probably not all that much, really. Okay, what's next?
What if it's like $1 million?
To get out of this place, I gotta defeat the boss. Teleporting is out since I don't have any stones, and I can't waste time looking for them either. I don't have enough food to stay that long. E-rank dungeon or not, I don't think I can beat a boss all on my own. But maybe my chances would be better if I leveled up. I'm sure they would, though I could easily die in the process.
That's...
I shouldn't be afraid.
You probably
I've
should.
already died once.
Do we know how many lives he has? Or if that's like a...
1
Okay.
that we know of.
I'm not going down easy. And I expect a good fight from you too. Because if I kill you too fast, I just know that I'm gonna feel bad.
You're qualified to be a hunter, Mr. Sun.
Now we can pay for Mom's treatment. I wish I had another chance. Let's go.
Well, fighting all these monsters should level him up fast.
Killing 1 got him to level 2, so.
Yeah, and that looked like, I don't know, 15 at least.
It means I'll get stronger. They'll follow these rules.
Oh shit.
How ridiculous they are!
Wolf
Assassin.
Assassin.
So what do you make of that scene? He's starting to get it. More game conventions too.
Yeah, it's gotta be so interesting being so bad at your job your whole life, and then suddenly you're like improving exponentially.
When no one else can improve at all.
Exactly. That's very cool.
Yeah. And what was your favorite new game convention sort of shown there? They had a few of them, but
I think pulling the sword out of the inventory screen was a very cool idea, just because like from when I like first heard about video games, I can remember thinking like, oh, how cool would it be if you actually could just like search for something and then just have it in real life.
Yeah.
So I just keep saying everything's cool. It is cool.
yeah.
This blade is pretty much spent. At the end of the day, Every weapon is disposable. Even the ones with outrageous price tags are ruined after a handful of dungeon runs. But I know this sword is why I'm still here. That battle scored me 34 wolf fangs, 2 horn daggers.
He also gets a buff against certain creatures.
A safe escape via my shiny new teleportation stone. Should I call it and leave?
Oh.
It's one time use. He can use it any time
I never
to
get
escape.
a chance to level up this easily again. This dungeon might vanish the instant I teleport out of here.
He just wants to hang out and wait for more wolves?
Maybe it's like a limited time event, which makes the disappearing thing all the more likely. I'm being played by someone or something. On the Buddha's palm doing my little dance. Do I keep going forward or head back?
Moving forward.
All right. Down the hallway.
I mean, he did beat them pretty easily.
Yes, Juhi Lee speaking.
Yeah, but his sword is kind of
Of course I remember, sir.
fucked.
True.
I'm sorry I turned you down the other day.
Maybe he can get another one.
There was a dungeon break at that gate? That's not too far. If I'd accepted his offer.
We've been reaching out to every available hunter we can, but there's a major shortage of healers, Miss Lee.
I'll be right there.
Each time my level goes up, killing
So there's a dungeon
beasts gets a little easier for me.
Oh boy. So these are probably worth more.
Their labels change colors too. I think white means they're relatively weak. Orange is about equal to me. Red means trouble. The lichens were red when I first fought them. Now they're all white. That's just how much stronger I've gotten. And yet,
Oh.
I'm still hesitant to take on whatever's waiting down there. My perception stat got a significant boost, so I can sense it. There's something powerful beneath me, and it's giving me chills. I doubt I can level up anymore.
He's 15
here.
now.
Holy
The
shit.
sword's a few swipes away from breaking.
Pretty brave to go after those whatever things with a broken sword.
Yeah.
How is this place Hapdong Station? It's fixed!
Oh shit.
The sword!
It's broken.
Well,
What color's the name? Come on, please be white, please be white, please be
Guess.
white. I leveled up 14 times, so surely you have to be... King of the swamp and boss of the dungeon, yeah?
So it's about his level.
could have been worse though.
Pierce those scales, and fist fighting's definitely out.
Do we have any new tools? Can we buy something?
What can I do against armor this thick? One clean hit on me, and I'm dead.
Ooh.
This is so fast.
Hold on. Did he stop the train by punching air? Yeah, he punched that train away.
The little
Oh.
strength I gained was huge.
I thought that was him moving.
I think he punched it.
Okay.
Pretty huge.
Yikes.
But it's still not enough. How much stronger do I need to get before I'm finally able to escape? My past is a laughing stock! The weakest hunter of all mankind?
Yeah, I hear that's what they've been calling you.
Oh, I see.
They're adults, yet they act
That's so
childish
mean.
jerks sometimes.
Yeah.
Work hard and prove them all wrong. I know you can.
Right. I will. Thanks, Mr. Song.
Very encouraging.
I'm weak, so I get a crappy nickname. I'm weak, so no one believes in me. I hate how worthless I am. I want strength! Overwhelming power brings people to their knees. The strong go into every situation with an advantage, while the weak quiver in fear or stand around helplessly. The weak get looked down on. Doesn't matter how smart, creative, or kind they are, the weak always lose. I always lose. What I need now is true strength, and I am not gonna give up until I get it! Just watch me! I swear it. I'll get stronger if it's the last thing I do.
Powering up.
I'm not done yet. Compared to that day, compared to the terror I felt that day, this is nothing!
The broken sword is so misleading because I keep thinking he's like,
Getting a new sword.
yeah, no, like
He dropped
most of the
the sword
way
at that
in the
point.
thing already.
Oh, yeah.
Like it looks like a
Look
prop
at him go.
sword. Oh my god.
He broke the scale with just strength.
With the power I have! With the power I have!
Oh,
No, I can kill you right here now!
oh, I like this animation, whatever's happening.
I get chills like that. He killing
It's
it.
awesome.
Literally. The sword didn't work. He just had to crush it with his own hands.
And he did. Well, that's got to be worth a lot, points wise. Also the fangs, maybe.
Multi-level up.
Does that happen?
Yeah. Sometimes when you beat a boss at a low level, you'll get so much XP that it'll take you beyond several levels.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just a bit, the weakest hunter of all mankind got stronger. Well, at least I bagged a nice
Oh.
prize. Though I'm kind of shocked it's made
That's
from the
fancy.
snake's fang instead of its bone. Oh, it has double the attack power of Mr. Keem's sword, plus paralysis and drain effects. What do we have here?
Do you know what a drain effect is?
I don't.
A drain effect would be like when somebody's stabbed, they lose 1% HP per second.
Oh, okay. So it's like,
It's like it's draining their power in some way. Sometimes it'll be like their attack power goes down by a certain
Gotcha.
percentage per second. Sometimes it's their health. Sometimes
Okay.
their defense. Like here, it's their health. HP means hit points or health.
okay.
Drain effects. What do we have here?
Also, paralysis just
Seems too
paralyzes
scary
them.
to
Right.
use, but
I
I'll
got
still
that
hang
part.
into it. Huh?
Another classic thing. Once the dungeon
Yeah.
ends, it just goes back to normal.
The dungeon.
Moving on.
It's like a ghost town. What time is it?
Hey, you! No civilians beyond this point. Did you not listen to the broadcast?
What broadcast?
Look, kid, this isn't a joke. Huh? Wait, are you a hunter?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
I apologize for the confusion. Allow me to escort you. Right this way.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sounds like something bad happened. Of course.
It also
dungeon.
looks like something
How
bad
many magic
happened.
beasts are still
Dungeon
wreaking
break.
havoc, sir?
Most have been dealt with since it's nearing the end.
So now they can
Only
pass
one
over
left
through
now,
that
and
one.
It's a big
Yeah.
one.
My enhanced perception told me as much. It's over there. The boss is alive and kicking.
Perception's a cool stat.
That really is.
No pictures, please! This should be evacuated!
longer will this take?
What if this fight continues to escalate and gets even worse?
Come on, healers! Focus all of your energy on supporting the tank!
That's what we're doing, can't you tell?
Are none of you damage dealers taking this seriously? I don't think you put a single crack in this rock!
Its defense is insane, at least against physical attacks, and we're short on mages, so what can we do?
This crew looks thrown together last
Tank is
minute.
somebody who can take a lot of punches.
Low
That makes
ranks,
sense.
too. I see 8 E-rank hunters and 2 D. One of the Ds is a tank, which is why this battle has dragged on longer than it should. As for healers, we've got 2 D and a B.
Hey, you gonna help or not? You're the highest ranked healer we have, and we clearly need some support magic. Don't just stand there, lady.
And Juhi's still kind of
Sorry.
like trauma from the last
Stay
dungeon.
alert, and you won't have to be.
Traumatized?
Yes. Still kind of traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
1 week later, and she's still shaken up about it. Can't blame her, though.
It was a pretty big deal.
I am, too.
Yeah.
No. It's a D-rank boss. And I just tore through a much tougher beast's throat.
We'll be wiped out at this rate!
Why don't we recruit higher ranked hunters for this?
If I breach its defenses, that's it. They win! Can I pierce it with one strike? Let's see!
Oh my goodness.
Its barrier's down!
Now's our chance!
Broke it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They didn't even see him. He just launched it.
I wonder if anyone recognizes him.
Guys, we actually did it!
Our attack's really
Who's
scratched.
we?
Suddenly its shield was obliterated. No one goes from doing 0 to 100 damage, so it wasn't us. Who or what was it? A boss-level golem that withstood the attacks of over 10 hunters completely unfazed? Got done in by a piece of junk? Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Did you happen to see who threw that broken sword?
Yeah, it was that straggler hunter there. Wait. He was
What
here a second
incredible
ago.
power! How high is that guy ranked?
I didn't think a single attack would work. Best guess is that golem's stamina was already low.
Jinwoo, was that you?
I feel like he'd be more excited.
He's just pretty calculating, you know, figuring it out. But that's
But
where
you
we're
can be
left.
excited about something and be calculating.
Yeah, but are you excited about
I'm
it?
thrilled. I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's where we're left for episode 4 of Solo Leveling.
So, where's the gear? I wasn't expecting there to be a treasure trove of mana crystals. I left all of the transport
didn't pack it?
back with my ride.
Told you, don't I always say be prepared for anything?
I'm really sorry.
Guess it can't be helped now. Why don't you two stay here for a bit and protect our prize? We'll go get the mining equipment.
Stay here! This is the boss's lair! We have the lowest ranks!
What are your first thoughts?
I'm really looking forward to seeing like the public/social reaction to him improving so much, because that's just not a thing in this universe, correct?
Yeah, and they didn't
Like-
see him there though.
No, they didn't, but eventually they will. And then, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like what the equivalent would be for us. Like if someone just randomly was like fluent in like 10 languages and you saw them like the other day and they weren't fluent in those languages. I don't know.
Or like a friend of ours just all of a sudden being in the Olympic trials for sprinting. Like,
Yes. Okay. That's a way better
like what?
analogy.
That's where we're left for episode 4 of Solo Leveling. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for more episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. And also, we're starting to look at new series that we want to do. So make sure to check out the Patreon to vote on new series as well as support us as creators. All right, we have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right. Let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Day asks, Jinwoo has definitely gotten stronger based on the events at the end of this episode. It's safe to say we can credit the system for his growth with the daily quests and stat points. If he is this strong at such a low level, how much higher do you think he will be able to go?
I mean, at this point, there's nothing that suggests there's a limit. And he said, like, oh, I forgot exactly what he said, but he said something.
He did?
Yeah.
After he killed the big one at the end? Or
no, I think it was in the middle of the fight in between the first set of wolves and the second one where he was like, no, it was a reference to the fact that he can theoretically improve so much.
Yeah. He's saying that basically as he killed him, he got points. Could put that into, once he levels up, he then could put 1 point into each stat, so that could kind of lead to limitless growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. And he's also gotten like, how much higher do you think he'll be able to go in terms of, I mean, he was at level like 15 and he was already like one-shotting that boss. Like his strength, like I expected it to take a while for his strength to sort of build up, but he's already that strong. It's crazy.
Yeah, I did too, especially because it was like in one day. You know, I feel like typically, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, that leveling up in video games takes significantly more time.
At the beginning, you tend to level up fast, and then as you get to like
then it's harder.
Level 20, each one costs more. Each level typically costs a little bit more XP.
Okay.
And so it's basically like, oh, easy. And once you get past level 10, it starts to be like 1,000 XP per. So you have to like do a whole level, and then you level up.
Gotcha.
And then now I'm at a point in Elden Ring where I have to like beat 2 bosses before I can level up once.
Gotcha. Okay, so I guess that could be something that like would curb the exponential nature of his current growth.
But then again, he's also going to be fighting stronger and stronger things, which give more XP.
Right, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like literally nothing to base it off of. Like, I don't know.
Let's go to question 2. Question 2. Herman Valstad asks, do you think him using all of his stat points on strength is the smart thing to do, or do you think there's a better way for using the stat points? If you had access to the system, how would you use your stat points in solo leveling universe, not our universe? And the stats are strength, agility, vitality / stamina, sense / perception, and intelligence. So do you think putting strength in right now is a good move?
I feel like without knowing how the other stats affect the way that you like go about the game, you can't know what would be most advantageous. So I feel like I would put one in each and see how much lighter my body felt for the strength part, but then how much something I'm very curious to see is the like perception one, because I'm trying to think of how your perception would improve. And obviously he saw that like column of blue light, but that was just for like a few points. If you were to put all of his points into perception, would it just be like an extra strong column of light, or are there other things that make you extra perceptive? I don't know. I feel like putting all your eggs in one basket is never a good idea.
So how would you use your stats?
I would evenly distribute them.
Really? You would just go down the line evenly distributing?
Yep.
See, for me, I think you have to get to a certain level of strength because that's how you kill things to get more XP. So
okay.
I think I would go with strength first, but not maybe all strength. Like maybe I would get 10 and then start doing your system. But
yeah, okay. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm typically not a mage build kind of guy, so I probably wouldn't do magic or anything.
Mage build?
So mage build is sort of like, they mentioned they're mages, healers, tanks. A tank is somebody that is built to absorb damage and sort of deal it out. I tend to be a tanky build. I'll be basically a big guy with a big weapon that swings like is slow but can take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage.
Game?
What?
And who are you in the game?
Same thing. But and then mages are typically magic users that if you hit them, they take a lot of damage, but they stay at distance and do like spell casting. Okay. And I'm sure that's either related to intelligence or perception here. Probably intelligence. And then healers heal people. And there's also like more like assassin type, which are like really fast, really agile, and do sneak attacks type thing.
Okay.
But for me, I'd go strength first, and then I would start kind of leveling other stuff. So I'd probably go strength for like 10, and then I'd start doing vitality for like 5 to give me more stamina / health, and then probably perception. Oh yeah, agility is pretty good too.
Like they're all important, but it's important for them to be balanced.
Not necessarily. Like think about characters in My Hero that are really strong in one of these stats and not strong in others, and they're really effective.
In very niche situations.
Not really. Like Bakugo. Well, hold on, let me think.
Like put Bakugo in a situation where he has to be not fucking stupid and he's not gonna do well.
Wait, hold on. Bakugo's not stupid. He's incredibly intelligent. What are you talking about? He's a really good strategist to battle.
In more of a...
I was about to mention Bakugo, and that would prove my point because he's incredibly effective in all battles that he's in because he's mainly a strength and like attack power and speed. But then again, he also does have a lot of intelligence, so he is well-rounded in that way. But if you argue for this point on Bakugo, you are proving my point, because he is effective in every battle he's in.
All right.
You know what I mean? But he does have intelligence, so he's also well-rounded.
Yeah, so that doesn't...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But for me, I feel like Bakugo's build might be like 30 strength and then like 10 vitality, 10 this, 10 that. Like kind of, he has one that it leans towards.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, a more effective build.
Totally.
Because in games, you got to be superlative at a few things. If you're facing level 5 enemies, it's nice to have level 9 strength, not level 4 every stat. You can compensate for other stats and deal a higher level of damage. You get what I mean?
Jack of all trades, master of none.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of like sometimes it's good to have that. Like it's good to have that in a group, like to have like maybe somebody who coordinates between everything. But like you do need people that are heavy on a certain stat.
Okay, fair enough.
But then again, we'll see if you're right. If that's the optimal way to do it, he's going to have to keep going through the levels. So we'll see if he changes his thing. But let's go to our final question. Final question. Day asks, thoughts on Juhi and her PTSD with the double dungeon? Do you think she should be answering hunter calls in her current mental state?
Definitely not. So like the way PTSD works, and this is like a obvious oversimplification, is like after you experience a traumatic event, things later on that have vague similarities to that original event can put your body in a fight or flight response that mimics the feeling of the original trauma. So, I mean, obviously there were a lot of parallels in that last situation we saw her in with a lot of parallels between that situation and the dungeon from earlier. So being out in the field like that, putting yourself in the same position is only going to serve to re-traumatize you, and you're also not going to be helpful for the people who are there because you're just panicking.
Yeah, and that's what happened. She couldn't get her magic going, so probably not the time to be taking calls, but we'll see what keeps happening in this series. But are we excited for but that's about where we're left for episode 4 of Solo Leveling. Thank you for watching, and are we excited for episode 5?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.